What is going down, everybody? This is Bronco Juggalo, and it is again Wild Eye Wednesday. And I have to thank Wild Eye for sending me today's movie. Today's movie is The Black Cat. Unfortunately, I misplaced the damn case. I don't know where I put it. But I am reviewing The Black Cat today. Now, The Black Cat is a tale by Edgar Allan Poe. Black Cat Wild Eye movie from 2018 is a anthology film based upon that tale, done by 3 international directors, and it gives it a very mixed kind of European feel, which I really do enjoy. Our directors are Bruce Beltempo, who does the 3rd segment, Insomnia, Miziano Cristofaro, who does the 2nd segment, Black, and Chris Maluski, who does the 1st segment, The House of the Black Cat. So I'm going to kind of do this the way I do most anthologies. I'm going to talk about each segment for just a short time, tell you what I like and didn't like about the segment, and then I'm going to give you my overall thoughts on the film. Now, there will be some very minor spoilers. Not really spoilers, but I have to talk a little bit about what happens in some of the segments so I can tell you how I feel about them. The first segment is about a blind gentleman who lives in a house with his maid, or caretaker maybe, and he kind of has this ability to see through the black cat that's running around the property. Now, it never is stated whether it's his cat or just, a stray cat or a random cat, but I do feel that it's a cat that he's familiar with in some sense. As I said, it's literally as if he can see through this cat. In fact, he's drawing his own house, and it's a beautiful rendition of the house. It's a good drawing, but yet he's blind, so how does he know where to put things? It's like he can see it in his mind of what the cat is seeing outside. Anyways, as far as this segment goes, I really enjoyed the acting, and I really enjoyed the gore. One of the things that I didn't like about this segment is every time the maid shows up, they do this sound effect that's like this, it's like they're announcing her presence, and you know that she's kind of a malevolent, or kind of a, I don't know if the word is evil, but definitely a dangerous spirit. But I don't really think you need that, because I think that the actress actually conveys that very much herself. Even when she only speaks a few words, just her eyes and her body language give this, very intimidating presence, even for a, very small looking woman. And I didn't think that it needed that extra overtone of that sound effect. Now, there is gore in this, because in this segment, as this gentleman is drawing the house, somebody breaks into the house. And some things happen, and I'll let it go at that. That's all I'm going to say about it, and you can find out the rest for yourself. Because there is kind of a twist to each segment. And I really did enjoy each segment's twist. Now, the next segment, the 2nd segment, called Black, is probably my favorite segment in the whole movie. It's the story of a rich, slightly older, but still really stacked and good-looking, very rich woman whose ex-husband is a drunk and always hanging around trying to get her back. And now she's sleeping with the doorman, who is this, I can't say African American because this is based in Italy, I believe, so African Italian gentleman. And the ex-husband talks to him very drunkenly, very racially, racistly, or however you want to put it. I don't know, whatever you want to call it, how you put it. He's very just filled. It's a lot of hate speech in his words because he's drunk, but there is a twist in this one as well that I'm not going to get into. And this is probably my favorite segment. And one of the reasons why this is my favorite segment is, one, the chick has a really nice rack. No, that's not why. This segment gives you this kind of interesting dialogue carrying story between these 3 characters, and you don't really lose interest in it, but it doesn't feel like a horror story. It feels kind of like almost a sinful love story kind of gone wrong, kind of drama going on. And you just kind of get put off your guard with it. You really do. So when the horror starts, it really takes you back. You're like, whoa, okay, wow. And then it's pretty fucking brutal. So I really dug that. I really enjoyed that part. And once again, the acting is really, really good. And then there's a second twist in this storyline that is a little weird, and maybe weird for some, maybe not. But it is definitely a cool twist with a very unexpected and, very unexpected ending. Let's just put it that way. The segment is just plain out sick. It really is. And honestly, so is the last segment. The last segment, Insomnia, directed by Chris Maluski. It's about a family who hires a live-in nanny who they become quite close with. And at first I thought maybe the dad was trying to screw the nanny because he kept kissing her. But it was almost like, and then I realized that it was almost like he was like she was another daughter, and he was just trying to comfort her. And then he went to bed, with his own wife. And the wife suffers insomnia, and the family is starting to get strained by it. The daughter doesn't feel that she's loved anymore, and she wants the nanny to be her new mommy. The husband is really stressed out by it all, and he's just trying to work through it. The mother wanders around, and at night, something happens to her, and she has some visions about a cat, because cats tie into all this. And then, I'm trying not to give too much away here. There is a transformation and a twist. Let's just say that. Okay? And when it happens, it is just flat out brutal. And the gore is terrific. The makeup effects are terrific. I really enjoy them. I mean, it's pretty simplistic stuff, but it's just really well done. Contacts and makeup and, just some enhancements to the mouth and the facial area. But it really did look good, and I really did enjoy it. I also really enjoyed the way this segment was shot. It's very gritty. It's not black and white, but it's like almost black and white, if that makes any sense. It's so muted in tone and color that when you see the blood really pops. And once again, the acting was really well done. The directing is well done in all three of these. Overall, this movie is at times slow, but it's slow to the benefit of the story, and it never once loses you. I really enjoy the multicultural and European feels to this film. I think that this is an international work of art that probably is not going to get the dues that it truly deserves, being that it's here in America, at least an independent film. Over in Europe, it may be a bigger film. This film was put together by producer Tony Newton, who brought these filmmakers together to make this movie. And Tony Newton, he's also the producer of the movie that I'm in, that Dave Maggot directed the segment of. And, he's a really cool guy, and he puts together some interesting movies. And overall, I just thought it was also a very creative retelling of a Poe classic. 3 different visions, 3 different stories, all retelling the same tale. And it's just a very eclectic way to do it. And I thought that it served its purpose, and it served the story wisely, and I think that's something that Poe would have been proud of, honestly. So guys, go and check out The Black Cat. I'm sorry I can't find the, I don't know what I did with the damn case. I just can't find it right now. I'm going to have to find it because I got to put the movie away. But anyways, that's it for today's Wild Eye Wednesday. Sorry if I was a little long-winded. I usually am with anthologies, because when there's different segments and different stories, there's a little more to talk about. Don't forget, guys, coming up very soon is Wild Eye Week, and that new trailer is dropping soon, I promise. I had some difficulties with it. I'll just flat out tell you, I accidentally deleted the fucking thing, so I got to start from scratch. I'm going to do that tomorrow, and sorry. I know it's a little later than I thought it was going to be. But Bronco Juggalo Presents Wild Eye Week is right around the corner. It's going to be a fucking blast. And don't forget, on the 13th, I'm interviewing Mr. David Howard Thornton. That's this upcoming Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is Bronco Juggalo saying thank you again to Wild Eye for sending me an absolutely awesome fucking movie to review. And thank you to all of you for watching. Peace, y'all.
Somebody should have told you I'm the wrong one. All fun and games until you see me with the shotgun.